You're live, kid.
Right. Yo, what's good, everyone? What's good, Justin?
Hold on, I have to switch my mic.
Don't, do weird shit.
Yeah. John just set his keyboard back from Dvorak to normal. If you guys have never used John's computer, it's never a good time to start. Yo.
Chuppa, how's my audio quality?
What's up?
How is my audio quality?
It's okay. It could be a little bit louder, a little clearer, but it's fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna check my settings. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, well, what are some good games that we should look at?
What are the matches that he sent? Where is this?
Oh, I'm just looking at Zelda's bracket now. I mean, like, the Battle 5 page.
Can you link that to me?
Yeah.
It just popped out of nowhere. I was like, yeah, let's see what's going on with Zelda Tour.
Dude, why aren't you playing in this one?
I had schoolwork that I had to get done in the morning.
Uh-huh.
So, a lot of it, sadly.
Fair.
Also, I don't really feel comfortable with the teams that I've been working. Thank you, John.
Yeah. Oh, wait, Yoshi versus Don is still going on? What the heck? That's a game?
What? Really?
Yoshi versus Don VGC.
Yep.
That's hype.
That's hype.
Yeah.
Don is the South American player, right?
How do I scroll up?
Just 2 fingers and just scroll.
Yeah, right.
Yoshi's at the bottom, actually. We have
Yan already got himself... Of course Yan already got himself locked.
Ooh. Oh, yeah,
Private rooms. He has to unprivate it, right?
Here's the invite. They have to let you, but... What? What are you going to do? Come on, dude.
Yeah, tell him to send me a room invite, too.
It's been like 5 years. I don't know what it's been doing. How do you know all this works? Oh, you just... I literally... I like, that's fair enough. So let me start I have an idea, but like... Yeah, I don't know. I saw a video...
Alright, cool. Let's get into this.
Yes, tell him to send me an invite, too.
Yeah, I did. Okay, cool. Just game 1.
Sound panel. Here we go. Recording my microphone. There we go. All right. Oh no.
You're in the game?
Yes, I'm in the games. Here we go.
Okay, so Don has Kang Volk against Yoshi's Cress Main.
And Florantis. This is actually the team that Don used in NPA against me.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, if I recall correctly, I think it's Aguav, Volcarona, but he might have changed that. Savage Spinout's actually been
it's Scarf,
getting some usage.
It's Scarf, Rock Slide, Rock Tomb, Landorus. And Kangaskhan is probably adamant. It did like a bunch of damage.
Alright.
It's Ice Punch. It's slow.
I'm feeling like just Fake Out Quiver Dance is probably like kind of safe. You're like, okay, Trick Room might happen, but I've still got my Volk set up.
Yeah, I don't think the Volcarona's worried too much about Manectric as a threat.
And if it like gets a QB off, then it especially doesn't care about Manectric. It'll outrun it before it can get snarled. It'll have the Spadef boost.
Yeah, but you don't want to walk into possibly a switch from Manectric into Incineroar, and then maybe like risk of Trick Room next turn. So
I think for setup Volk though, I think it might be worth it. Oh, helping handing the Manectric? That's nuts.
Yeah, that was a hard read, and he got punished really bad for it.
Wow. I'm not a fan.
yeah, dude, Marcus did not care there.
Alright, like, so I think, so the thing about fake outing the main is it's saying, okay, if you want to stay in and get your Mega Evolution off, then you're not doing anything for the turn. Otherwise, you have to, like, switch the main out, and, you know, it would be on Mega. That's just not ideal. Now he gets his Incineroar switch in turn 2 instead of turn 1 and is down on momentum.
Yeah, but he might have just risked letting Trick Room go up there, which we actually will see from Marcus.
He might not have been able to prevent it, though, if Bug Buzz didn't... Like, if Bug Buzz always proc Berry or something.
It depends on... Yeah, as I said, it depends on if he has a Z move or not. but this is game 1, so we'll see
Yeah.
going.
I still don't really
Incineroar.
mind this position for Dawn.
Yeah, the Incineroar doesn't really like the Feeny, but if he has something like Snorlax in the back, he might be able to get it in. Or he might be able to, like, Helping Hand and Flare Blitz into the Volcarona, which could
Good
definitely
point.
give him a great position, because then he gets his Incineroar out, free switch him to Snorlax, so hopefully Don doesn't fall for that.
Yeah, but if the if the Volcarona goes down to something like that, it means that Kang gets to come in, and that's not awful for Dawn.
So he does flinch, and he takes all that damage there with Feeny, and it's going to go right for that Z move, which isn't enough to actually get rid of Cresselia, but we see it doesn't have a berry.
I guess getting off that damage is good, but also not getting the knockout, because we see here, Cress's best thing to do that turn was Psychic Affini for 1/4. If it can't do anything better than that, why let it switch out for free?
Is this the version with the Z Trick Room Cresselia?
I can only imagine.
Yeah, if you don't run an item on Cresselia, and it's not Seed, then it's probably going to be the Z move. We do see that Helping Hand Flare Blitz play going to the Volcarona. It gets protected on. Feeny revealing that it's not choice specs based on that damage. And then the Berry gives the Incineroar a lot more health. Volcarona is kind of like too crucial in my opinion to lose. I do think that you may want to switch it out or go for a double protect here.
I'm not certain if... Okay, Flare Blitz does knock out. I think if it was a bulky enough Volcarona, though, it had pretty good odds to take it.
Well, Helping Hand, I mean, Choice Band Flare Blitz. Volcarona doesn't have the best defensive stat.
Yeah, but it is something
will be
that
able to
people like to
pick
invest
off
in.
Incineroar. Now with only basically a one last turn of Trick Room. Unless the Cresselia has a way to heal itself, Snorlax is going to have to try and win this game without Trick Room up.
Yeah.
And Nectric switching in here could be really beneficial.
So what is
there
this?
also is risk of that Feeny running Haze too.
What do you think this Finny set is? Just like Scald and Haze, like a support set or something?
I mean, I think that you might just not want to miss it. Usually, Feeny should be Calm Mind. And if it's not something like, a Z move user, then yeah, it usually should be Calm Mind. It might have something like Taunt or Haze, but we do see the Calm Mind, so it is something that's going to try and boost up. And that turn, really net positive for Don there. He'd be able to possibly prevent Trick Room, but he did put himself in a situation where he's, risking an ally switch.
Yeah. I don't know. I think Don's play there was just extremely safe. Marcus didn't have anything to punish it, and now you can knock out the Cresselia on a turn where Trick Room isn't happening, which is just slightly better for momentum. The thing about the Snorlax, getting ally switched around is that you'll still end up KOing the Cresselia that turn, most likely.
Unless the Snorlax ran Protect and he was able to call that, that's probably the only way that he could have gotten a Trick Room up. But he will actually still be able to get the Belly Drum off, but almost with no attack, so you just present a threat. I mean, it's drawing attention because it's a threat, but I mean, Kangaskhan really doesn't take too much damage from an Electric, so it's not like it's going to get knocked out here.
The Belly Drum would have gone better if... I think it was pretty likely Snorlax was getting attacked that turn, but that's exactly what happened, and Snorlax is suffering for it.
Yeah, he kind of had to, play to his my back is against the wall position, and that was kind of his swing for the fences. I don't think it worked, but, the game might get wrapped up here. I can't see Manectric really doing enough damage, unless maybe helping
the Volt switches.
Thunderbolt.
Oh, okay. Sure, cool.
At this point, Marcus is just trying to see what more information he can get.
Yeah.
Ferrothorn, he might be able to see if it's actually an overheat set. I mean, if he double crits overheat, I don't really think that this is winnable.
No, crit overheat, no way that KOs Kang. And that Volt Switch did nothing.
Yeah. Power Whip will finish off that Manectric, and it looks like Don is going to take game 1 here.
Alright.
Impressive showing. The Volcarona has a lot of pressure. That turn 1 set Marcus back really bad. He lost a lot of his tempo.
I don't think we got to see too much of Don playing very well that game. He just made smart plays every turn, and his choice of Pokemon against Marcus's kind of just allowed him to win the game just on kind of constant momentum, I guess.
Yeah, he didn't really fall for anything that could have happened. He just played straight up. As I said, the ally switch on Cresselia could have been annoying, but I don't think that he didn't bite on it. He didn't attack that Cresselia that turn as it switched to Manectric. So going into game 2, I think that Don, pretty much just has to utilize Volcarona pressure better. Thinking on ways that Marcus could improve. Intimidate wasn't even brought, so it doesn't really seem like Lurantis could be a factor. Incineroar did do a lot. I think that turn 1, just switching into Incineroar might have been really good for tempo.
Yeah, I still need to open up the next game. I'm just waiting on the invite now. Let me see. So, no Landorus means that Pokemon like Snorlax at neutral and Incineroar and, well, Lurantis is good anyway. It means that they can do a lot under Trick Room, even though Incineroar under Trick Room is usually it's just there to support. It gets intimidated, then it kind of has to switch out itself. Lax, you intimidate, and it's forced to set a Belly Drum to accomplish anything. They're better at neutral if Don isn't going to bring his own Landorus.
Of course. I do think that the Snorlax is really essential. I don't know that you really need the Trick Room for it to dominate the game. I think Manectric and Incineroar with Intimidate spam, like I know that Volcarona is concerning, but you can kind of like pressure it if you get your Snorlax up. I think that the main goal here for Marcus really is to maybe try and protect the Lax instead of utilizing Trick Room.
Yeah, stuff like Cress Incy, it's just it can't do anything to the Finny, and he doesn't care about it.
We'll see maybe if there's some way that he can utilize that Z move as well, getting a surprise, large chunk of damage off on that Kang. I count like a surprise KO, but I look at the team.
Yeah, almost getting a knockout on Cress even at +1. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
I still need this invite to the next game.
Yeah, I don't know if they started yet.
Yeah, I messaged both of them. Yeah. I guess we're just waiting.
We shall.
Anything else to watch in the meantime?
Well, now I think one thing really important about that first match is that when you notice that it didn't have a berry, he doesn't have the pressure to really get off his Trick Room the way that he did in that game. Like he could double the Cresselia there.
Oh yeah. Like it's not that hard to do 100% to a Cresselia in one turn. It's not nearly as hard as doing 150% to a Cress in one turn.
Yeah, exactly.
Man.
And other things that I said, like, yeah, spamming double intimidate would work, but you do have to be careful. I mean, I think this is actually kind of a bad matchup with the way that he has Volcarona and Fini both set up.
I agree. I don't think it's a great matchup.
I'm interested to see how he actually adjusts that. I want to know what the last two moves on the Cresselia are, though, before I really count it out. He has Helping Hand, Psychic, Trick Room, and then, I mean, if it is Ally Switch, which I'm assuming it is.
Yeah. Let's look at Napi versus Atmosphere VGC in the meantime.
Yeah, let's pop in. Where's that?
I'll just ask them for an invite to their game.
Everyone's privating their games.
I mean, privating your games is smart, but it's kind of annoying. Like, we just want to commentate.
Yeah, for the stream.
Yeah.
That makes sense, yeah. I don't think I privated any of my games when I played in the London Challenge, though. Secrets are useless against the best team. Alright, so...
Oh, what alt is Nappy under?
I think he's just...
Nappy's on Nappy, right?
No, not... does he have voice?
Maybe. Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
I want to see the rest of this Marcus game. What the heck?
Yeah,
Marcus?
I mean, if they don't invite us, we can't see anything. It's fine. Oh, that game is already done.
They're done? They finished? Or?
Yeah, Nappy against whoever he was playing. Okay, what else is there?
Yeah, Nappy said they're already done. He said that to me too.
Blue Bunny versus Raycom. Yeah, I know Raycom was doing well going into this round.
Robbie. I sent him an invite message too. They said they're about to be over.
Okay.
Robbie said he's getting destroyed.
Oh no. That means he'll be at 3-2.
Who's this?
Who's who?
Oh, I got a name. Hold on. Somebody just named El Chuppa Cross.
Oh, yeah, that's Soju King.
Oh no.
Oh, no, is right. Tell me another game you think we should watch. Oh, Starko against Max D's? Sure. But at this point, a lot of the games are just, like, about to end. Ah.
I'm getting no matches. I'm looking at the other ones though now. Yoshi versus, my bad, Ashton versus Pink Sylvie.
If that's still going on, it looked like at least one of the games had already finished.
Here we go. I got an invite from somebody.
Okay, we'll just tell them to send me one too.
This is game 3, I think. So. Alright, so basically on the screen right now, Max D's. What's his name, Max?
I can't think. Just have them send me an invite too.
Max and William. So William is running a variant of your Dallas team. Edu Squad, whatever we want to call it. I try to stay away from Edu Squad because that means 7 different teams usually.
No, you should not be calling it that anymore.
Edu Squad, right? Yeah. He's got basically Metagross, Landers, Incineroar, Feeny, Zapdos, Tyranitar.
Dude, you need to have them send me an invite. I can't do anything right now.
No, they sent the wrong Chuppa.
Dude, are you kidding? Oh my god.
Yeah, they invited Soja King.
You have to control this in the future, John. I can't do this.
Oh no. Expedite these things, man. Alright. I can't invite you. That's so hilarious.
Just tell them to invite Ezreal.
Invite as, what is it, mod join, right?
I think. Wait, no, mod join just makes your game locked to anyone other than
is
mod
it
join.
invite room?
Yeah.
Oh no. Alright, well on Max's side we have a Gengar, Como-O, Tapu Bulu, Incineroar, Azumarill, and Clefairy. It's like a hard Como-O, Azu stuff.
I'm just waiting on an invite to a game.
Which is odd, in my opinion. The team says, that team just hard scoops the Scarf Lele. But it's kind of a variant of the team that recently got second at Australia, right?
What team?
It's Gengar, Como-O, Incineroar, Bulu, Azu, Clefairy.
Oh.
The team that got second at Australia was head of Corona instead.
Oh. I have an invite to the last of Marcus's games.
Oh, alright, should we swap over?
Oh, wait, and William invited me to the Max D's room, yeah. Cool. John, you have so many chat windows open.
Do I? Just close them.
Yeah. I don't know if you need them for something.
John's a popular guy, man.
No, I just have a bunch of games still open because I didn't close them yet.
Alright, let me know when you're here.
Yeah, I'm here.
You see it?
Yep. Okay, yeah, matchup.
He doesn't really have a way to... most Clefairies are easy to live Metagross, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they can. I'm very worried about Azu here.
Yeah, I would be too. The team does not enjoy it.
Like, swapping Amoonguss for Incineroar, that sounds like a nightmare for an Azu matchup, and it is.
He chose to opt for Como. He might have late game Azu Clef.
I think
that's a really good bet. You don't even really need the Bulu. Bulu doesn't really destroy the... you kind of want it for the Feeny. Gengar usually doesn't do enough against Feeny.
This looks like a pretty solid Como lead, even if Fake Out means it probably won't be doing anything turn 1. Oh, and if neither of these Pokemon switch out, Gengar's going to have them trapped in, just not able to do anything against the Como.
Yeah, but it'll get tail end off. Or it'll just zoom the Gengar turn 1.
Ooh.
And there goes the
no.
Gengar. Definitely a more offensive Zapdos. And actually, an excellent play. I think the Zapdos will be faster, so it'll probably be able to get the tail end off before the move goes.
Well, no, the Como did flinch before the Zapdos moved.
There you go, actually. So.
Oh, yeah, so
This is
Como does
actually a
have a
terrible
really
position.
safe Z move here. I mean, I guess Finny can come in. Yeah, unless Max has a Bulu in the back, he's already lost to Finny. But I'm guessing he does have Bulu in the back if he was so willing to bring in Incineroar and Como.
Exactly. And he wouldn't have given up his Gengar too easily, too. He's going to be able to get off the Z move. The Zapdos actually has Protect, which is very useful in this situation.
Yeah. Oh, I think William actually has a pretty good pin going here. So he can Moonblast the Como, and unless it protects this turn, it will go
It's
down.
Tailwind off.
Yeah, and if the Como does protect, Tailwind. So even if, like, Bulu comes in, it'll end up, like, trading with something.
He opts to switch out, so he calls this play pretty hard, which is pretty impressive, actually.
Wow, alright.
That was a great play from William.
And Como can't even do too much here because it's at -1. Close combat's going to do around half to Incineroar. If it Clanging Seals, like, sure, Misty Train's not up, but that's not doing tons to Incineroar, and it just won't affect the Finny.
Yeah, I mean, I think the best thing you can do is go for the Clanging Scales and just take the damage, kind of. Oh, he actually goes to the Double Protect. That was what I was going to say the next option was, pretty much.
Yeah,
it does get the flinch off, which is actually just flips the whole game on Tanzla here. Instead of having him blocked in and getting rid of his Como, now he has pressure on both things here. Like, he can double into the Incineroar on a read. Close combat still won't KO it.
Close combat would put it in range of, like, any kind of superpower from Bulu.
Exactly, which is what I'm saying. Like, I think the best option there is pretty much double.
Focus Blast!
Focus Blast!
Focus Blast!
Oh,
He's got the juice!
Incineroar just got sniped.
Oh my gosh. Dude, I hate Focus Blast Como so much, but you can't deny that it can
when
work.
You test it and it hits, it's amazing. Because a lot of times, like, you don't use close combat when you run Como. So you're like, all right, well, I don't use Focus Blast a lot because of Intimidate. You use it more because of Intimidate.
It doesn't mean you're going to hit any more of them.
Oh, good players hit their moves. Mr. I Run Gunk Shot Muck.
Well, yeah, that was optimal for damage.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess a pretty solid switch in here. Como moving before Bulu. It doesn't really say a whole lot about... I guess it's probably not like Jolly Max Joy Scarf Bulu.
Not going to get the KO on Metagross. Most of them don't. Woodhammer... Did it go before the Metagross? What? Is it Scarf?
No, it's just like slower Scarf.
Oh.
It could be something like Modest Max Como, and then Bulu, it just wouldn't be Jolly Max, it would be... I don't know. It's probably still faster than Coco.
I still don't think he can win this game, though. Because he just gave up his Bulu.
Yeah, he can't really do anything to the Finny here.
I'm trying to think of what the Incineroar could
protecting
have.
there is weird, since William is really likely to just go for a double Protect that turn. That means Como used its Protect, and is just going to get Moonblasted this turn, I imagine. Honestly, I don't even think Finny needs to bother going for it. It could load up damage on Incineroar or Calm Mind first.
Yeah, it couldn't actually get damaged too heavily, but he's going to go for maybe a knockoff, get rid of the berry. There goes the berry.
Okay.
And if he has Muddy Water, I mean, this game is still possible. He misses all of his Muddy Waters. But it also depends on the item in the Incineroar. If it maybe is running an Assault Vest.
Yeah, if it's Assault Vest, it'll be here for 2 more turns, potentially.
Exactly. Also, depending on if it's berry, too, might be able to survive.
Yeah. If it's berry, you really... Okay,
He's trying to go around the berry, actually, I think.
Yeah.
And it's definitely not Assault Vest, but he still did Moonblast damage.
Really? That's how...
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. Wow, it's funny to think that Assault Vest Moonblast would be doing even less than that. What do you do here? Just like, one more Moonblast, and then you try to Muddy Water the turn after that.
No, I think you start Muddy Watering.
If you Muddy Water this turn, you're super activating the berry. But if you Moonblast this turn, it'll be right outside of range, so you can Muddy next turn.
Well, single target Muddy Water. Yeah, I guess it is definitely activating the berry.
Yeah.
Bad.
So if you Muddy Water first, then you're just going to have to Muddy Water again because it'll end up at the same health.
The Muddy Water, right? I think that's.
Ooh.
Oh my goodness!
Oh
He actually.
no.
No. All right, so you can survive 2 more. Oh no.
Well, Muddy Water will knock out at this range. I'm pretty sure.
I have a feeling that it will. I don't know. This is pretty tense. Yeah, it's single target. I think Muddy Water will get
Yeah, sure.
I think he has 2 more chances to go for it.
I don't know. Moonblast doing less than a fourth to Incineroar. This is not the most invested Finny, or maybe it's just a very fancy.
Yeah, single target. It's a good, strong move. Muddy Water is stronger than you think when it's single target.
Yup.
Bang. Oh my gosh! It lived.
Oh no.
Wait a minute.
Wait, so it is Assault Vest.
Is it a Soul Vest?
Yeah, dude, I knew something was wrong with that Muddy Water that Moonblast damage.
No way. I'm weak. I haven't played in too long. That was weak. Dude, Finny sucks.
Oh man, Finny's good. Finny carries.
Bulu all the way. I mean, he still won. That was impressive. Unless he's like Shadow Sneak and Incineroar somehow illegally got it on this Pokemon. It's
What?
definitely a wrap. Incineroar doesn't learn any priority moves except for Big Out.
Oh, none? Not even... Actually, yeah, I use it for in-game. I know it doesn't have Quick Attack. It's good that it doesn't have Sucker, I guess. I don't know if it would really matter.
I hate that like Pokemon with arms don't get Sucker Punch, but Seviper has it. Like Weavile doesn't have Sucker Punch.
Okay, what? You shouldn't just give every Pokemon with arms Sucker Punch or every Dark type even.
It's a Dark type Pokemon.
I know.
Bristles.
I think Weavile might deserve it.
Like, well, I mean, I think they're both really. I don't know, dude. Weavile has the ability Pickpocket. That is an experienced thievery Pokemon. He should know how to Sucker Punch people. Same thing with Incineroar. He wrestles. Hello. Let's find out.
Kind of
That's
a
game
different
3, so I think we're
category.
done with everybody. Is
Yeah.
Marcus still playing, possibly?
Let me see. I'm in the game. Oh, yeah, the Marcus game is still going on.
Alright, let's see if we can hop into that.
Alright, so we see Dawn's, Pharaoh, and Kangaskhan against Marcus's Incineroar and Snorlax. These are Dawn's last 2 Pokemon, Ferrothorn at -2, Kang at -3. Where's that Kang at -4? Oh my gosh. Ferrothorn missing a Leech Seed on the Snorlax as Yoshi loads up damage on the Kang.
I just got in, thank you.
Yeah. This just looks like it'll be over for Dawn. Cyclops
Yeah, I don't think he has a way to get rid of that Snorlax.
Low kick doing nothing.
Yeah, and he has Incineroar in the back, right? So there you go.
Yeah,
Definitely
this is
game.
locked.
Man, I wish I had watched this game. What happened? He turned it around.
The Starkale versus Maxies was a decent game.
I got a crit. There you go.
Yeah, easy.
I want to watch a replay of those. Impressive.
Yeah, let's see it. Okay, back to Kang Volk.
One in the Feeny. So he wasn't able to knock out the Feeny. There you go. That makes sense. And it's probably Hydro Vortex.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, and does he not protect it? Okay, does.
He does. Then he's just able to go for a Protect. Muddy Water again. Oh my goodness. It was Giga Drain too.
Oof.
Wow.
Yo, that does so much at +1.
That's nuts, yeah. Oh no. He got red so hard. How did Marcus win this game? Oh my goodness. Don played so well. Wait, the Snorlax probably got a crit here.
Dude, no spoilers.
Oh, you don't skip the turn?
No. Dude, I'm the one who, like, is broadcasting this. I gotta let the people see the action.
Yeah.
Yeah, so far my thoughts is, how does Marcus win this game?
I'm like
We'll
so
see.
confused. Alright, so he got the knockout there. Did he recycle? Alright, he's not in the worst spot there. That was pretty solid there. That was smart.
Yeah, Max has just been able to spam recycle. Ooh, takes so much though.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Even
Oh, there you go.
okay. So even though Dawn has had momentum for the past few turns, the thing is Yoshi's kind of just been able to heal it off, negating the momentum, I guess. Did he even have momentum? But when Pokemon like Incineroar and Snorlax have so much health and you're boosted, but it's still difficult to knock them out, you're just not going to get anywhere. Oh, that was an incredibly lame crit. Since the Manectric slot was just kind of pinned down, you can neglect the Lax for a little bit because you have Pharaoh in the back. That was dirty.
Top player privilege.
Yeah, then just cycling wins the game from there.
Yep.
Alright, that sounds like it'll be all the games for this round. I'm going to get off for a moment and we'll return to you soon.
Okie
Do you want to stop streaming? What? Do you want to press stop streaming?
Oh, is the no, dude? Round 6 is up.
Oh, it is?
It's already up.
Yeah.
Gotta keep
no.
going.
Alright.
Gotta keep going,
Dude,
man.
I didn't see him post it.
Are you managing fine? Do you need my help managing anything?
Oh, I'm getting by, yeah.
Yeah. So let's see. How did Marcus win?
He got a Volt Switch crit on a Finny that at +1 that knocked it out from 75.
Oh, how did
Yeah.
he win game 2?
I don't know.
Dude, Kino, God, dude, that man's running competitive Gothitelle,
Oh.
Shadow Ball, Substitute, Trick Room, Protect.
So
Mega
if he's
Key.
at the top of the standings, that means he's 5-0, right?
Yeah, we already watched him, but you can
Okay.
stream him again if you want.
Oh, have you done either of these?
We watched Spurfic versus Marcus, and we watched Wigalinho versus Feist for a bit.
Let's just look at that. I want to
I
see
haven't
what that
seen
team
Red
is like.
Silver, so that actually is pretty interesting.
Yeah. If neither of them are from English-speaking countries, what's
Kino,
that message?
Kinugawa.
Are we still on, or am I getting off?
You're still on.
Yeah.
I'm just chilling. Angel and I are.
Kinugawa.
Yo, Angel around?
Yeah.
Hey, what's up?
Yo, Angel, what's good, man?
Not much about you.
Doing well, man. Just taking some time off from Pokemon.
Oh, he's offline. That's weird.
We'll just do something else in the meantime.
Uh,
Zuri versus Blue Bunny?
I've never. We haven't put those on.
Sure.
It's probably worth it.
Whose alt is Blue Bunny?
I have no idea.
Suri is probably on their name.
Blue Bunny. That makes me really hungry.
If you want to ask one first.
Who's Surrey?
An Italian. Last name Shirabato, I think.
What's the standings? Ooh, Kinugawa.
Is he on?
Yeah, who's playing? Who's he playing? It's
Oh,
Red Silver, Yoshi, WJ Bax,
I'm
Nappy's 5.
still not seeing Kinugawa on.
This is offline.
Well, yeah, John. Oh my god.
Watch, maybe Nappy. Who's Nappy playing this round? Brackets.
Ooh.
Blind. Who's he playing? Yoshi. Nappy. Blind. Can I see?
It'd be nice if we had standings next to the people who are playing.
Yes. Where is his? Is he in as a different name?
I don't think so.
No, Nappy versus WJ Bax. That'll be a good one. Let's watch
Sure.
that. That's the kid that I guillotined out of top 16
Nice.
in the Indie Challenge, I believe. Whichever one that I got top 8 at. Shota is X3. Shota is X3, guys. This is excellent news. You know what that means? I go down now as the greatest Zelda Tour player of all. I maintain my spot.
What?
I said I maintain my spot as best Zelda Tour player. Top 8 and a victory. Shota is the only one that can compete with me because he's second, fourth, and and top 16.
There's no one else who was close to like a top 16 in victory.
I don't know.
I mean, I think your top 16s are top, like between 16 and 32s. All of these. That's like me at internets.
Yeah. Look, I'll join the next one and I'll win the next one.
Okay.
Listen,
Let's get into the nappy game.
Do you have an invite? Did he invite you?
Oh yeah. What's the command? Room invite?
It's /invite. I believe, right?
Yeah, I'll do that in one moment.
Yep, I'm the only player to cash twice as Alator.
Carson's got close at least a few times, right?
Yeah. Carson. Oh my God! Did you see Carson's photo of him doing the walkout?
That was a while back, right?
No, it was the Twitter. He did it. He marched in his school walkout.
Yeah.
So
Like, I don't mean it was posted in the past few days. It was posted when the walkout happened.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, I like Nappy's team. This is a good, solid squad. Got second at the regional that Jamie won.
Ooh, yeah. I don't think it's an excellent team, but it's definitely workable. It has a lot of good components.
Yeah, it's just like a solid team. I like it. And I think Araquin is pretty underrated right now.
I think it's kind of overrated. I'm a little bit confused why these people put it on every time someone uses that team, there has to be an Araquin on it.
I think Finney actually works there too.
Yeah, I think Finney, even Melodic, deserve to be messed around with on it.
Oh yeah, Melodic's really strong too.
Dude, neutral close combat doing less than half to Porygon 2, that's so funny. That's such
Yeah,
Porygon 2 power.
Paulo is weak, man. He's just a clangy boy. He's not a good fighter or anything.
Right, Incineroar coming in here is decent, but I think WJ is just going to be able to go back into his own Incineroar out of Bulu. And he can even
I think there's a
protect the
funny
Como
calc
if he
that's
wants.
like Como does about as much of close combat as Cardano does with Sacred Sword.
Ooh. Karatana's nuts. We don't even need to talk about that one.
Kartana is a GOOD Pokemon. So we have 3 turns left to Trick Room, and even though he's been attacking the combo, the Bulu is really not helping. Grassy terrain is really messing with his ability to get that thing off the field.
Yeah, I'm not sure what WJ is going to do about the Como now that Trick Room's up and he can't. Well, I guess that means Coco actually outruns it, even though it's boosted. And
Yeah, I mean,
that has to be deeply.
Those teams actually run Assault Vest Coco most of the time. So sometimes they don't have Dazzling Gleam.
Ooh, but then how do you beat Como at all?
A lot of those teams hard scoop to Como. You just rely on Porygon 2 being bulky. And they can't keep close combating you. You trick them off, you stall it out, you get the Ice Beam. Maybe an Ice Beam freeze. We'll see if he has Dazzling Gleam. That'll change the nature of the map.
Getting in Coco here is pretty good, but even if P2 goes out into Incineroar, Coco still going to take a lot from Flare Blitz. Definitely that'll 2K out it.
If it is in fact the AV version, it doesn't carry Dazzling Gleam, this is a very bad position. But if he's able to get Dazzling Gleam off, is there anything that WJ Bax can do to reposition, possibly switch to Blue?
Going into...
Or he gets the
I don't
freeze
really know if that did.
and he didn't go for Flare Blitz, so he wasn't able to knock it
Oh,
off.
wow.
What was this turn? He got a Gigavolt Havoc off.
Dude, not Flare Blitzing there is kind of surprising. I guess that's just expecting a Porygon 2 to just recover.
Yeah, I guess that's weird.
But
I don't know.
Do
I don't understand.
you really
that at all.
care about it recovering? Why not pressure the Coco?
He's saying sorry too. I'm guessing that he didn't attack the Coco with any. If he didn't go for Flare Blitz, then it didn't matter really.
Yeah. Well, of course you want to say sorry if you're trying to be nice.
Well, of course. Nappy's a good dude, man.
Yeah.
I would let him take my sister to prom.
Oh my god.
Freeze. Oh my goodness.
And reveals the D-Gleam, knocking out the Como and the Vulu. That's nuts. But the freeze didn't matter. The crit probably did. Well,
I don't know that he had
actually, no,
Metagross
wait.
in the back.
Why would the crit matter? Because Como didn't protect that turn, so it went down to D-Gleam, and Bulu was playing a 4-on-1 at that point.
The crit didn't matter matter the freeze did, because he could have attacked the Como. I mean, he could attack the Coco.
We just need an invite to the next Nappy game.
Alright, yeah, that's good. Oh wow, he was ahead of me. Look at this guy. Alright, so we're still seeing that team though with the Azumarill. I wonder what the synergy with the Azumarill and the Como is. Like, when I'm thinking about it, right? Like, Como teams hate Lele. Like, you need more Lele hate when you play against.
Yeah, Azu is not what comes to mind for Lele hate. What other matchups could it be useful in? I feel like Incineroar...
It's a really good deterrent for Incineroar. Like, I mean, in terms of, like, once you get the attack, once you get the boost off, it hates Aqua Jet's pressure.
That's true. I guess Como doesn't mind Incineroar, but the rest of the gang kind of does.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe, I mean, I haven't really tested with it, the synergies there, but I did always feel like, so I will say this though, when I used Como, I wanted something that had a fairy move. Like, I swear, like, I could never build a Como team with a fairy move on it. So having access to play rough, like, it might not even using it as a belly drum sweeper, like just sitting there play rough and stuff.
Why did you want a fairy move so much?
Like, I'm trying to think specifically. It was mainly dark types like Tyranitar. I mean, like, mainly Incineroar, because like when Incineroar was paired with something like with Feeny, you didn't enjoy playing against both of them together.
Yeah.
Like, you didn't have the most tools to handle them both, which Azumarill technically can.
Alright, so we see Incineroar Gengar against Nappy's Incineroar Araquanid. And Nappy's Incineroar went first. Gengar definitely just wants to stay in this turn, or I think it's worth it too to get off that Mega Evolution. You just need to get that with Gengar as soon as you can with the game.
That Nappy Flare Blitz is the
No way. Only
the real ones. That takes a lot of damage though. Who's Chris Chow? These are TV show references.
Are they?
Yeah, the show House, right?
Uh-huh. That's what the character is named?
Chris, yeah, I think the show House.
Huh.
FX. The FX show House. I'm gonna check this. Nickname game, dude, the nickname meta is very important.
I think it's pretty likely that the Incineroar is just going to get super powered and sludge bombed here. Like, that seems to make sense to me.
Get it doubling into the Incineroar. Like, Incineroar is really annoying for Gengar specifically.
Ooh. Woodhammer almost getting the one-hit knockout on the Araquanid, but survives. And that's going to be neither KO for WJ. As Gengar goes down to a double up.
It is House. I was right. Chris Tao, Peter Jacobs. He's another doctor on the show. Alright, so the double into the Gengar actually going to pick up the KO there, which negates the trapping ability, and his Bulu's so weak now, like, he's in a prime position to get off an attack.
Yeah.
To get off this move.
This is a really solid position for Como, at least. I don't think Gengar had to go down there, and what's the Woodhammer roll like against Araquanid? I guess he must have assumed it was like the Woodhammer roll against Araquanid. I'm guessing he assumed it was better than it actually was.
Oh my goodness, that was an excellent turn.
Yeah, I didn't realize he could Woodhammer the Incini, do so much, and then knock it into clanging range.
Yeah.
So even though it was like 4-2 1 moment ago, now it's just 2-2. Oh, and the Incineroar comes in too.
Well, it's 2-2, but the end game isn't in Nappy's favor. It isn't actually in WJ Bax's favor, in my opinion, because he won't be able to get rid of the Coco in one shot. So he's gonna be able to get off the Gigable Havoc into the Incineroar, and it'll be gone.
Does the average Incineroar live one of those? I know it's not that hard to, but I'm not sure if people EV it like that.
Well, like, this is, you protect here, you get off a Thunderbolt, and then, exactly, like, he should be Thunderbolting it.
Oh,
right,
if it can't protect itself.
Wait, no, but now you might lose that.
I don't know. I think giving your P2 priority seems to make sense.
Well, if you get the crit, Flare Blitz.
Yeah, wouldn't be fun. But if Incineroar Flare blitzes, it will end up in Coco's knockout range, like for
You
sure.
also have to make the read here. Like, you can just double Coco. Still.
Yeah, probably have to double Coco here. Yeah, there's just no point going for Porygon 2 yet. Coco just blew its Protect.
Yeah, Como can protect. You get the flare blitz off, then you be able to get the attack off. Like, that's what I'm saying. They kind of have to go for a read here.
Oh, one Deagling doesn't knock out Como, I don't think. Wow, that Thunderbolt does so much.
No. Oh no, now he goes in the berry too. Oh no.
Ooh.
This is an interesting end game. 2 Thunderbolts will actually knock out the Incineroar, so hopefully double
Oh,
like,
good
yeah.
point.
Alright, yeah, that actually was a really good play. If now he gets a deep beam off, single target, knocks it out.
Okay, yeah, you're right. That was very smart.
Yeah, there you go. I thought it was just a lot of 50-50s there, but Nappy just made all the smart plays.
Yeah.
I think WJ Bax could use his pressure a lot better there at the end game.
I think his decision to, or getting like that double knockout or the Gengar knockout early on, it might have been based on rolls that ended up happening, but it was really bad for him since Gengar was just trapping things in.
Yeah.
What's another game we could watch?
Looking, hold on.
Let me see if Blue Bunny is still playing.
Let's see brackets, standings. It's gonna maybe like a 4-1 match. We have Baked. Oh, Ingrid's 4-0.
Oh, nice.
4-1, I mean, my bad. 4-0.
Yeah. Why don't we watch that?
Yeah, let's go check on Ingrid. Ingrid versus Genius. Who's Genius VGC?
Some Italian, I think.
He's 4-1, so he's clearly not a genius.
Ha. Ha ha ha.
I sent a message for the invite.
Yeah, alright, got it. Ooh, game 3 of the set with Geniuses.
Is it just starting?
No, it's game 3.
I'm saying it's game 3 just starting.
Oh, yeah. It's just in team preview now.
Awesome.
Alright, so Genius has Gengar, Bulu, Incineroar, Como, Rotom Wash, and Clefairy. Then Ingrid has Gardevoir, Incineroar, Politoed, Ludicolo, Coco, and Aegislash. Oh, I like that. It's just like a Guardy version of Rain Room.
It's the closest thing I've seen to Toller Webb's team.
Yeah. Wow, this is pretty similar.
It's just no redirection. Gardevoir actually kind of has a little bit more state power in this format because a lot of the Z moves are special.
Dude, what the heck? This is just Toller's team.
And, well, it doesn't have Amoonguss.
I know, but it has a Ludicolo instead. That's the same thing. They're both grass types that win nationals.
There you go. Why is everyone running Como? What's going on?
I think we just happened to watch a lot of them in the past few games.
Like 4 in a row.
That's a lot.
That's everyone's running Como. All the best players. All the people doing the best in this tournament.
Dude, get over yourself.
No, I'm not.
I know. I'm just joking about you being a Como player.
Hey, I have given up on Como. I lost all faith in it.
Oh no.
Como let me down so hard in Charlotte. But I hate when I'm handicapped on my team, but I felt genuinely handicapped on my team.
It's lame. Alright, both players are going to have to say they're taking a long time to decide on their Pokemon. A lot of thinking time. Okay, Gengar Como against Politoed Ludi. Como is somewhat free to set up here.
Yeah,
I don't even want to know how much Helping Hand Hydro Vortex would do to Como, though.
It doesn't knock it out.
No, but it would do a ton. It might put it in Ice Beam range.
Yeah, he's kind of suffering at the fact that here he is in a double. I mean, Ingrid is pretty much cannot stop the Z move from going off. Without exception of fake out.
No, but Ludicolo's own Z move puts a ton of pressure on the Gengar. And Como...
Whenever I lead this, you do lead Como, and the pressure is like, all right, go ahead, fake out my Como, I'll stop the Z move, then you lose your Ludi.
And, Ingrid could even Perish Song here to just force the Como out after a while.
It's soundproof, bro.
Oh, yeah, it has that. Nice.
Yeah. The Z move will go off, and it's going to do about 60.
Yeah. One good thing about Ingrid's positioning that first turn was that the Ludicolo is almost always going to be able to attack this turn unless it's really slow and Como actually outruns it.
It's still, the way you switch into blue there, I'm thinking that it's Scarf, so we'll be able to knock out the Coco first, if it is Scarf.
Blue was a good switch in there anyway. It probably makes... Yeah, going into Gengar, I can't really get behind. You need to do something about this Coco anyway, so I don't think we know anything about Blue's item yet.
Bet you $1 it's Scarf. $1.
It probably is. I know that it's most likely to be on this team.
You didn't want to lose your money. Alright, so Tapu Genius here. Could definitely go for a Wood Hammer. I think
oh my god, he named his Bulu after himself.
That's a clutch move, man. Yo, where's my $1? Where is my money?
What do you mean? Of course it was going to be Scarf Bulu based on the team.
Of course. You said it didn't reveal anything.
No, I said it didn't reveal anything because he was going into Bulu on that turn anyway. It doesn't mean it's any less likely to be Scarf.
The Wood Hammer, did you see how much that Wood Hammer did to that Aegislash?
Yeah, dude, Bulu's nuts.
I know a grassy terrain is strong, but maybe it's a faster AG.
Oh my god, a critical hit clanging only did about less than a third to Porygon. I mean, Politoed. No, Aegislash.
Critical hit on the Aegislash actually might be a factor.
Yeah, Aegislash doing a lot more damage than you'd expect it to. For switching into resisted moves, you don't think Aegislash is going to take 2/3 of its health.
Yeah, that crit really will play a factor because now it's it could have been double the flamethrower anyway, but we will see. Ingrid has no offensive pressure.
Oh yeah,
you can definitely just double the
Woodhammer has such a good pin going on the Politoed's up because there's no Incineroar to come into it. You go into Ludicolo, that's gone. You go into Coco, it's not going to have a whole lot of health left. If you stay with Politoed, it's going down without question.
Yeah, I was going to say, the only thing that really could have saved the match here would have been Icy Wind, and I was going to say, she could have King Shielded and Icy Winded.
Yeah.
But
a lot of Politoeds don't run Icy Wind at this point, though. Encore and Fair Song are both really important.
I think you can actually maybe clutch this match out with Helping Hand Ice Beam into the blue. You still lose your Ludicolo. But I don't know, I think Genius actually has this game almost on lock. That was just so much damage into the Aegislash.
Yeah.
That was really smart play.
Yeah, because you have a good pin going on the Politoed song. You want to take advantage of it. But the Politoed's also not doing a whole lot to you. Icy Wind at worst, and most of them don't run that.
The Ludicolo didn't go for Fake Out, has it?
Well, it only just came in.
Fake Out. So it might be able to go for Protect. As I said, I think the only real way to win this is with Icy. So if she draws an attack, then goes for
does Helping Hand Ice Beam even knock out the Bulu? Probably, right?
Yeah, Helping Hand Ice Beam should. If it's because it's fast, you almost need max speed to get your Bulu that fast. So.
Yep.
So, but even at this point, you can just get rid of the only thing that will threaten your Bulu is the Helping Hand Ice Beam. I thought you switching out to Gengar there would have been smart because you could actually tank the hit from the Helping Hand Ice Beam.
Bulu goes down in 1 to that as Como gets off a Clanging Scales, knocking out Ludi and activating Toad's Citrus Berry.
Citrus is interesting as an item choice. Sometimes, though, it's more effective if you need to get around, doubles.
Yeah. I can't remember if Colin had Citrus when I played him at Regionals.
They ran the same time as Jive Time, right?
Yeah.
Same team as Jive? Yeah, they had Citrus.
Okay.
Because Case played Jive and he was running Citrus.
Alright, if Coco's losing the speed tie to Gengar, Ingredients can't win the game. It just looks like it comes down to that speed tie. But one more turn of rain, and there is only one more turn of rain.
For an Icy Wind.
Dude, it doesn't have Icy Wind.
I don't know that. It shouldn't, but it might.
Okay, honestly, Icy Wind doesn't sound bad on the team.
Scald. So we've seen Scald, Helping Hand, check.
Oh, wait, the Como can't knock out the Gengar in 1 because the Z move was already spent. That's a huge deal. Wait, that should mean that Sludge Bomb close combat is safe.
She has Helping Hand on Polydog. She can Helping Hand Thunderbolt.
Oh, that's true.
But you have to get rid of the Como regardless.
You're right.
Helping
you're
Hand
right.
Dazzle. But she didn't Helping Hand.
Wait, Flamethrower into the Coco.
Wait, what? Is it Specs?
Oh, Spectacles!
Wait, no, it's Z move, didn't it? No, Hydro Vortex.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Specs.
Okay, so the Flamethrower onto the Coco was really smart because that's just what you have to do to win the game. The Polito doesn't really matter to you.
No, you had the Dazzling Gleam there so you could win with Perish Song in the end.
I don't know if it has Fair Song, man. I think he would have gone for it earlier.
Wait, no.
Actually, wait, no, he wouldn't be scalding if. She wouldn't be scalding if there is Fair Song, right?
No, because she has to get rid of the Como.
Yeah, I think if there was Perish Song, we would have seen. Oh, wait, no, it's soundproof, so it doesn't matter.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Oh my goodness, that last move is gonna bug me. I need to know. I'm fairly certain it's Perish Song, and I just think she was misplaying towards the end. But it's. I mean, she might have just like the odds of her winning anyway were pretty slim, so she might have just been trying to like scout.
Right.
I do think that the Coco is Specs though.
Yeah, oh yeah, it has to be Specs if it's one-shotting the Gengar.
I mean, in theory, it could be Electric Plate, Zapplate.
Does that knock out in 1?
I think it's probably a roll.
Alright, I am going to get off for now.
Alright, dog.
Quick stop stream.
Where is that?
Game 3.
You see what it says start stream?
Yep.